Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So let me just go ahead and tell you guys right away what what the reading's going to be on today, and it's already in the title. But we're gonna be looking into your sensual creative magic. The guides really want me to look into your sensual creative magic, and as we all know, when it comes to our sensual creative life force, that's the energy that we use within ourselves. Could be, you know, located in your sacral chakra here. You use that to essentially create the life that you want, that you desire. You use it to trust your gut to guide you, to, you know, essentially follow your inspiration, to manifesting, impulsively acting on things that drive you. Okay. So yeah, that's what they want us to look into today, which I thought was really fascinating. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. I'm here to make spirituality fun and accessible for you. Please remember to take what resonates, leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. You're the one who has the free will to decide how you want to direct your life. All right. So, yeah, I'm hoping for some like new information. I feel like these readings, like I let my guides kind of show me what you guys need. And I feel tempted to do other readings. I really do. But for some reason, this is what's being activated in your energy, is this sensual creative life force. And that's so exciting because, you know, sensual creative life force isn't just about, you know, creating. It's also about like being really attuned within your body to essentially activate your pleasure centers, the way that I like to think of it. And to me, when you're really activating your pleasure centers, it's very easy to manifest because you're in a state of contentment and pleasure, you know. And sometimes that could mean perhaps you're at home, you're relaxing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go out and create. You have to listen to those impulses for what makes you feel nurtured and cared for and loved. Yes. Okay, I feel like I want to like talk about a million other things, but I think I'm going to save that for the channel message I may do after this. So please feel free to check out any of the other content on my channel. I have a series called Manifesting with the Divine. Everything's linked down below. I have a series also called Wake Up Call. I also have another channel called Shantia's New Chapter, linked down below. All right, let's go ahead and start out our meditation. Oh, still on fire. Here is your singing bowl. I almost want to fall asleep right now. Oops, sorry. Hopefully that didn't vibrate too much. Okay, so we have 3 groups to choose from today. Let me go ahead and introduce the crystals to you. We have the carnelian. Not surprised that this got picked, huh? Carnelian for group number 1. For group number 2, we have the red tiger's eye. This has been popular lately. The red tiger's eye. And for group number 3, we have the orange calcite. Here is the close-up of the groups. Hey, group number one, welcome to your reading. So if you chose this lovely orange calcite, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I like to pull energies first, and then I like to read with the crystal and then pull cards. So let us dive in and see what is going on with your sensual creative magic. I have no idea. But I'm really hoping that we get some other advice beyond just career, even though I know they're going to definitely talk about that, because what do you do with your sensual creative magic if not build things with it? But I hope they reveal a little bit more, since a lot of my readings have been career readings for you guys, essentially. Okay, let's dive in, guides. And my lovely spirit team of the highest truth and compassion, help me dive into group number one's energy. Reveal to me what needs to be revealed here. Okay, I feel like for you guys, romance or love or connection is going to be very important. I was seeing two swans, which I'm sorry if I babble, but I found out the other day, it's like if you can see animals, it's because you have like a animal connection or something like that. And I was like, what? I do? I never thought of it as anything. I'm a very visual person. I just see things. But I was like, oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. But I always have this card in this deck that's called the Animal Spirits. Anyways, I saw two swans. Oh no, I don't think they were swans. They actually felt like it could have been swans, but I was also getting flamingo energy as well. So there's something about two can tangle two can tangle. What? It's Mercury retrograde. Give me a break. But it takes two to tangle. There you go. Something about two to tango. I think you're going to be tangoing with someone, dancing with someone. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be like a rhythmic play, enjoyable energy to have with someone. But there's like romantic vibes too as well, romantic undercurrents. I feel like my guides really wanted to talk about this topic because sometimes people have they're not used to using their sensual creative energy in certain ways. And so it's like sometimes things are being wakened up inside of us. And this is the awakened channel. So I'm like, I think this is being awakened in your energy. And they just want to let you know, like, perhaps get ready for connection, for love, for romance, for dating, and have fun with that. Because I've been picking this up in the collective and I'm just like, oh, someone's going to be dating. I don't know who. Maybe it's you, but that's exciting. Okay, let me dive into this energy again and see what else I can pull. I heard Dancing in the Moonlight. If you guys have ever heard of that song, I don't know if it's the title of the song or if it's just a verse in a song. Something about dancing in the moonlight. But I think you're going to be dancing with someone. This feels like dating to me, straight up. Thankfully, a different reading other than career. Dancing in the moonlight. I was seeing like an energy spin around. It was an animal. It was a chimera, actually, which is like a combination of different animals. But it felt like was it a seal with wings? Which takes me to Seal, the artist. I was just watching the Kevin Hart movie, Me Time, and that was so funny. But yeah, Seal is in it, and I was like, oh my god, I love Seal's music. I think that's what it's going to feel like for you. What I think they really want you to get comfortable with is being seen, because it feels like you're going to be the center of attention in someone else's life. And they want you to get comfortable with that. It's like, I'm going to be the center of attention in someone else's life. This is exciting. And I think I'm just really being told, like, let loose for you. Let loose, let yourself have fun. Don't take life so seriously. I think life is generally supposed to be fun. We take it way too seriously. And I think for you, let yourself feel like a little girl in a way. Like, let yourself feel, even if you're a man, let yourself feel giddy. Let yourself feel cherished. Let yourself feel seen, taken care of, loved on, and adored. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. But I think, because I was seeing the crown, I feel like that's connected to something else too. Like a level up. Anything that wants to come through with the carnelian. Okay, I saw a seahorse. I'm gonna have to look up all these animals. Gosh dang it. I'm just like, I need a book because I'm like, I always get animals and I don't know what any of them mean, but I just intuitively try to see, like, what is it? I mean, the seahorse makes me think of family. So usually, I know what's unique about seahorses is the masculine counterpart. Don't they take care of the babies or something like that? So maybe something about whether it's masculine or feminine counterpart. I think the person that's coming into your life is someone who's very nurturing, very caring, very attentive. Someone who family means a lot to them. Connections mean a lot. They want you to know this because they want you to know that this person isn't, they're very sincere. Their intentions are pure. They want love too. They want the real thing, right? They want the real thing too. Yeah. Really cool. Seahorses are just magical in general. They're quite delicate, and majestic. There's a majestic quality to them. There's a regalness about them. I don't know, it's just like the way they hold themselves up. So I feel like these are the traits and qualities that come with this person, but this person sees those qualities mirrored in you. So this is someone who has like a high sense of self-respect for themselves. This is someone who generally cares about their people and who's loyal, caring, giving, receptive. Someone who's very receptive, because I'm getting a seahorse, and usually sea animals are like very receptive. Even seals to me make me think of, I feel like this is your energy, the seal. But I think the seal was a representation of, I can't believe I got like 5 animals. This is so funny. They're very sweet. There's something like cuddly sweet about them. Kind of gives me like Cancer energy, nurturing. I think this person sees you as nurturing, warm, loving, kind. Like seals seem like, I just get this vibe of harmless but kind and peaceful and like playful too. They just like, they swim around and they just like play by themselves, and sometimes they're kind of curious. Also quite, their energy can be quite observant, settled, peaceful. Okay. Whoa. Really cool. Let's go ahead and start pulling cards. So I'm just gonna start pulling cards all over the place, and then as I'm pulling cards, if I feel the need to talk, I will. Otherwise, I'll just wait till all the cards are out. So guys, group number 1, what's going on? Oh, I didn't look at your crystal. I mean, this crystal usually gives me a very playful, bubbly energy. Literally, there's like bubbles in this crystal. Unique, different. That's what I'm getting. I heard unique, different. So perhaps this person is quite unique in their personality, unlike any other person you've met before. But they also have like very traditional qualities too at the core about their characteristics, like just caring. Someone who just is a good person and wants good, positive energy in their life. I'm getting someone very curious because I'm seeing all these like dots around. I feel like this is someone who is very curious about different aspects of life. I'm seeing this person has maybe a full bookshelf. They like to read a lot. Yeah. And I'm getting Jello. Jello is funny though. If you ever think about Jello, do people still eat Jello? I used to love Jello when I was a kid. I mean, I still think it's cool, but I don't really do sugar, like syrupy stuff, like juice anymore. But Jello, it's kind of floppy and fun. It's like floppy, fun, colorful. So I feel like that's what this person's energy is. But I feel like you mirror these same qualities. It's like, you know, humor is here. Don't take yourself too seriously. And I'm seeing a target here. So I feel like there's something about you that hits like, that checks the box for this person. And perhaps they check your boxes too. So I'm seeing a target. Like right on target. It's like, you're exactly what I've been looking for. Oh my God, it's so romantic. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, guys. Oh, what would you like? So like group number 1, no. 20 minutes later. Y'all, the energy is real. We got the Knight of Cups. I gotta like, let's just talk about, oh, wow. You guys are Okay, this is some powerful, this is a powerful connection right away, because we have three major arcanas. We have the Temperance, we have, oh sorry, two major arcanas. The Temperance and the World card here. And we have here the Ten of Swords, and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is a really awesome, amazing connection, because it looks like the both of you are ending cycles in your life. Like both of you are coming to an end of a cycle in your life, and you're moving on to a new cycle. That's what's significant, because it's like this new energy is essentially ushering in this like new vibe, new connection. It feels profound because you're starting this new cycle with this person, essentially. You initiated, they initiated in their lives too, but you guys are both kind of creating a new cycle here. So with this Ten of Swords, yeah, a lot of healing. I feel like you both are, there's a lot of emotional maturity because you guys have done so much work to alchemize in your life. You've done so much work to just like grow and to understand and try to figure out like what's the truth. I'm getting enlightened energy. I think this person is quite enlightened. I'm looking at the Temperance and I'm seeing her head glow. I think this person is quite enlightened, and you're also quite enlightened. So you're their match is what I'm getting. But with this World card, I'm also getting that you are kind of everything that they were hoping for in a connection, a partner. If you guys aren't looking for romance, maybe check out another pile, because I feel like that's like strongly coming through for this group. I mean, it could be friendship, but I feel like I'd be lying to you if I said it was. I mean, the thing is, friendship is the base, like is a healthy base for any successful connection, for sure. Yeah, again, with this person sincere, so they're using their heart to kind of guide them and show them, hey, is this like the person I'm interested in? So we have Saturn energy, Saturn, water, air, and Sagittarius. So perhaps this person has Sagittarius in their chart. I keep being brought to the water by her foot. There's something about this like connection is going to feel very refreshing. It's like taking a dip in like water, fresh water. Essentially, it's like we're over this, because you guys are like coming out of this cycle. So like everything that the universe is sending your way is going to feel a lot more refreshing, because I think you guys have both finally closed the door to certain things that were not serving you. I'm just getting that energy, because I almost feel like the universe has been trying to show you, hey, close the door, end this, move on, end this cycle, move on to something new, because there's something better. And I feel like you guys have finally come to this place where you've ended a previous cycle that doesn't serve you anymore. Yeah, I feel like this is quite mutual. I feel like this is kind of both of your energies. Like this Knight of Cups is like we're using our hearts to guide us, not necessarily our heads. We're using our heart. To me, the heart, the mind can lie, but the heart, the spirit, and the soul doesn't. Okay. So let's go ahead and just start pulling cards. I'm excited. Finally, it's so funny how it's just like, please, not another career reading. And my guys were like, okay, fine. We got you. We heard you. Okay. We have here energy and trust. Whew, this is deep. 31 trust. I'm safe. I'm secure in love. I trust. My faith endures. Okay, so this is what you guys are opening up to. Trust. And this can be very challenging for just like any kind of relationship, because the foundation of a successful partnership is built on trust. So the guys are telling you, you need to trust. You need to have faith. You need to have faith in the love, and the love that can become, and the love that can unfold between you and this other person. Because perhaps, you do feel vulnerable, as do we all when we're in connections. Any kind of connection makes us feel vulnerable. But this is something very trusting, because again, it just feels very mutual. With this Temperance card and the Knight of Cups, I feel like you both are wanting to pour something into each other, like genuinely support one another. We have here 13 energy, a light inside my fire, divine energy, fill me, make me shine. I was seeing the seal spin around. It had wings and it had a crown on it. There you go. I think you're going to feel like you're shining, but this is going to pour into other areas of your life, not just your connection here with this person. Yeah, I feel like with this Knight of Cups, this is like a very beautiful blossoming connection. It's not going to be like at a rushed pace. It's going to be very much like sincere, because both of you are trying to cultivate something real, right? Trust. There's no need to rush anything. We're just getting to know each other. And but there's like, there's the attraction, there's the fire, there's the spice, there's the excitement with this energy here. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. I'm excited. Oh, how interesting. So one card says 31 and one card says 13. So to me, this takes me to this endings and beginnings, beginning and ending. In every ending, there's a new beginning. I feel like this is a very much a full circle moment that you're experiencing with this person. I feel like they're going to be a culmination of who you've been working, like who you've been trying to be, what things that you've been letting go of. It's, I feel like in them, you'll start to see like there's a reason why we were brought together, or why it was delayed, or why we couldn't meet up until this point. It was just, maybe you're going to have a full circle moment. You're going to realize, wow, I did all of that work on myself. I had to go through that healing. I had to go through those disheartening connections to learn something about myself. And you're going to realize, wow, I did all of that to learn that I was manifesting this. Like, this was the real thing. Everyone says, like, if you're in an unsuccessful partnership, it's preparation for the next relationship, if that's something you're willing to open your heart up to, right? Okay, so let's just see what else wants to come through for you guys. So obvious. 15 lovers. Yeah, it's very mutual with that lovers energy. It's just very mutual. You know, you guys are mirroring each other. So you'll be able to kind of just sense and see. It's like, oh, okay, we're on the same page. You know, we're both kind of wanting to have fun. We're both wanting to activate something exciting in our life. We both sincerely want like real love. So we're willing to do the work to build it, because we both have been just done so much healing. We've gone through heartbreak and disappointments, and we're coming out of this. But I feel like in general, this connection is going to continue that journey of healing for you to the next level. So number 15. So the 3 and 1, the 1 and 3 also both add up to 4, which is about stability. I feel like this is a very stable connection. You can trust it. I'm telling you, but use your intuition, of course. Let's see. 5 and 1 add up to 6, which is about listening to your heart. 5 is about change. Yeah, this is a significant change. Relationships to me are very beyond karmic. There's karma, and then there's destiny. I don't know. There's the other kind of love, or the other kind of connection, where it's like, where we've done so much work on ourselves. I just feel like we're moving towards a future where we're not getting in these karmic relationships anymore. Instead, we're taking the time to figure out ourselves first, hopefully, and then we're manifesting just like very healed connections. Not to say you have it all figured out, but just to say the back and forth drama is very unnecessary, in my opinion. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. We have here healing, ritual healing connection, heart chakra. So this connection is really going to allow for you to open your heart in a huge way. It's helping you to heal your connection to people, to life in general, to realize, like, I feel like relationships are huge blessings because they're mirrors. They essentially show you who you are, like, really up close. They let you know who you are up close, and they allow you to kind of work on yourself, and perhaps even at an accelerated rate. So I feel like this person is looking for a mirror, or maybe they don't even realize it, but they're looking for someone who mirrors back to them, like, what do I need to work on in a healthy way? And you're looking for something similar. But essentially, it literally says here, healing connection, and I already said that. This is going to be a very healing connection. It says ritual. It's literally going to feel like every time you're with this person, this feels very healing. The way that we talk to each other, the way that it could be all levels of intimacy, physical, emotional intimacy. This feels very healing. It feels so insightful. It feels like I'm getting to know myself on a deeper level. So we have here again the number 6, which is about listening to heart. 1 and 6 is about 7, which is about divinity. I feel like this is very much a divinely orchestrated connection. It was just a matter of time before it came in for you. It's like the universe is like, we've been waiting for you to get to this point for this to be manifested. And this person is just essentially mirroring your energy as well. Huge opening of the heart chakra here, and just feeling alive and feeling so present and content. I'm getting a lot of contentment for what is available here. Okay, I think it's pretty direct. We'll see what else wants to come through. Ooh, finally a different card. Haven't seen this one in a while. We have here thought light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. That is awesome. So beyond this connection coming into your life, there's a light initiation that you're experiencing, right? I was saying that you're enlightened. This person is enlightened as well. There's a great teacher awakening within you. There's divine magic unfolding in your life. So essentially, I feel like you guys are two enlightened beings who are discovering your divine magic. And you're having access with these thought light codes, you're having access to more of the information of the universe. And I feel like you two perhaps can really help each other. Like this person maybe knows, like I was getting like that library. I feel like they might know a lot of information that you don't know about the universe, and then you know a lot, and then you guys can kind of come together. But I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so enriching to be able to share that experience with someone, because I'm like, why else are we here if not to awaken? Right? It's the most important thing. It's the most important thing beyond anything, to know who you are. Yeah, I feel like the universe really needed you to know who you are up until this point in order for this connection to come in, because they wanted you, and they knew that you were manifesting something that was like legitimately healthy. Okay. I'm trying to find the page for it. It says Thoth. Thoth is an Egyptian ibis-headed god of writing, divine magic, and the moon. What did I say about dancing in the moonlight? Acknowledged as a sacred scribe who created writing, he is considered to be the great mind behind the hieroglyphics and the maintainer of the Egyptian universe. It is said he was the priest king of Atlantis and was dedicated to leading the Atlantean people in a loving way that was firm but fair. This gateway takes you to a space where you can connect with the energetic frequency that thought carries, a master teacher of the stars. He holds space for you to connect with some of your greatest gifts from this lifetime and many others you've lived. Excuse me. Where was I? Thought's primary teaching is spiritual integrity, and he's working alongside a powerful congregation of evolved souls and the ascended Atlanteans to guide those who are ready to increase their awareness. He specializes in helping those who are finding it difficult to make spiritual progress, to rise above the aspects of their life that are holding them back, and he helps awaken the teacher within. You are blessed to connect with Thought. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, right? The end of cycles, gone, done. Well, as much as we can. But this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with the divine magic. And evolved beings of the light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Okay, there's a lot of amazing things to acknowledge in that. So let's just go ahead and acknowledge that when they said that when fear comes up, to understand, perhaps maybe you're going through an ascension process. If you're having these moments of like really intense fear that's coming up, it's probably because there's something that's trying to like shake off, right? It's trying to be released because you're stepping into this newfound power. But in order for you to step into that power, there might be something that's dragging along or trying to pull you back. And you might have to fight that a little bit, be a little bit more of that inner warrior, that inner peaceful warrior to take care of that energy. The other thing that's very obvious that's coming through is you're attracting this divine counterpart, this divine connection, because you have done all of this, you have done so much inner work with yourself. So I try to teach people this on my channel. Don't try to focus on manifesting a relationship. Just focus on your inner work and focus on getting to know who you are, because it's going to be so much easier when you have that desire to align with someone who is a match to you. All right. I think sometimes people they rush into relationships because they're just like, oh, I just want love. And I'm like, you are love. There's nothing outside of yourself you need to seek. Just allow the universe to kind of guide you, especially when it comes to connections, because you don't want to put yourself through those extra layers of heartbreak. I'm like, if the heartbreak is happening, it's probably because there's something before that you weren't listening to. We need to acknowledge this. Okay, I'm going to let's just pull some astrological cards for you guys. I didn't pull that many cards for you guys. So we'll just pull some astrological cards and then I think we'll end the reading. Look at that. What did I say about fated? We have the North Node here. Tell us more, guides. Destined to have. Sextile. A combination of tension and flow, a potential and rewarding situation. I'm going to pull, and we have Sagittarius. Oh, look at that. The Sagittarius is back again. So we have Gemini, Sagittarius. I think were the main signs that came through. Yeah. Gemini, Sagittarius. So now's the time to get really excited, to get optimistic, to tap into that freedom. There's a lot being awakened for you. I feel like, again, this person is enlightened. This is someone who you can share in your spiritual journey with. Absolutely. Someone who you can explore life with, someone who you can expand with. This person, I think, wants to experience expansion as well. So this is a destined connection. They're straight up saying that. With this North Node, you were always meant to have this. I mean, when I hear stuff like this said in readings, I'm just like, I'm blown away. But then it's just, it just is. It's a real thing. It works. It's energy. With this sextile, I feel like, as far as this connection or this partnership goes, with the tension and flow, to me, this is about the beginnings of trial and error, right? You're learning someone. It's like, it's still new. It's not going to be like, oh my gosh, every day is just perfect. It's new. It's like a new uncomfortable situation. Even if you got your dream job, it would still be full of tension and flow. So I feel like this is going to, well, maybe a good kind of tension, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But overall, it's going to be a really nice movement between getting to know someone and then maybe like not knowing some things and being kind of clueless about like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, this is totally new to me, but it's fun. So I think both of you are going to find a fluid flow in this connection between one another where it's just like we're comfortable. So just be prepared for that. It's not going to be like, oh, this is all, I mean, it never is, but I always feel like things are really exciting when you have to kind of figure out like, oh, okay, how do I adjust to this? How do I work with this? So, okay. So let me just see if there's any additional advice they have for you guys, and then I'll end this reading. Additional advice for this group. We've mostly been talking about all of the cool things. We have here Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So yeah, with that Mother Mary, did I show you guys the sextile North Node and Sagittarius? I don't know if I did. I keep forgetting to show the cards half the time. But with this Mother Mary, love and peace, let go of the need to be right. Again, about the tension and flow. Sometimes there's a moment where you think, if you're maybe headstrong, even Sagittarius can be a little headstrong. You're not gonna lie. They're very, very philosophical. They have very specific ideas about like, oh, this is what I'm interested in, which is great. But sometimes when we are in connections, we kind of self-sabotage and we realize we're like fighting against each other when really we're just here to be on the same team. We're here to support one another, right? Embrace the energy of peace. But this might be an old pattern that they're asking you to let go of if you experienced this in previous relationships where you were holding on to certain things. Like if you hold on to a small little mistake or someone did something or they said something, and holding on to it, and instead of speaking up or letting them know right away, okay, maybe that kind of bothered me in a very respectful way. You know, maybe sometimes we cultivate resentments. It starts small and then it kind of builds into something. So just make sure you're releasing that energy, letting it move. But with this mother healing is possible at this time. To me, that just again lets us know that this connection is meant to be very healing for you. It's meant to be very healing. And I'm not talking about like some people, they get into really unhealthy, toxic situations and they're thinking, oh, I need to fight my way through this. And I'm like, if it's that hard, I don't think that's, it's meant to be that hard. There should be some energy of tension and flow, but it shouldn't be like a daily thing where we're arguing against one another or we're bringing each other down or that shouldn't, like, ultimately we should be choosing love every day, love every moment as often as we can. So let's watch for that. I'm going to go ahead and just like look in the book for a moment to see what else they mention, and then we'll end this. It is a time to let go of conflict or the need to be right. The more you fight for the point you want to prove, the unhappier you will be. Pointing out the mistakes or mishaps of others just blocks the road of love in your own life. Mary, the Divine Mother of Acceptance, is with you now, encouraging you to forgive. Forgiveness is not about letting anyone get away with their bad choices, but about choosing to create your own happiness. Mother Mary also brings healing to you and your mother. If you miss her, are out of contact with her, or have an old trauma that needs healing, know that Mary's miraculous light is here now to wash away the darkness. Yeah, so again with that trust card, it's kind of taking me back to that trust card. So perhaps there's a fear of like trusting someone or letting them in because we're like, I've been disappointed before, and sometimes we look for all the things to go wrong. They really don't want you to do that. They really just want you to enjoy yourself in this connection as much as possible. Any more advice for this group? Let's just pull some tarot. Any final advice? Wow. Spicy. Takes two to tango, right? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let me clarify that. Okay, they definitely want you to think long term. Think long term. Don't think, oh, am I just dating? They actually want you to think, honestly, look, I guess some people, they date for fun. But some people, they date for commitment, right? And this feels like one of those energies that I'm picking up here. And I think what helps a lot of people to be like really mature in choosing their partners is they think about the long term. They think about, do I really want to invest in this person long term? If I was investing in this person long term, if this is going to be my partner forever, then I'm probably going to have to learn how to, or I'm going to choose what feels right. I'm going to choose to set aside any kind of like fears. To me, that Mother Mary is talking about fears to me, fears coming up about connection. I'm going to choose to set aside any fears so I can be present with this person as much as possible. Clarify that 10 of Pentacles. Think about, we're here, we're a team. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. We're here to build something together. Okay. So I wonder if... this does, okay, I need to say this really quick. So I'm not going to lie, I was definitely getting some romantic vibes from this group, but for some of you, this might be very much work related, like a work, it could be both, but it could be just like a work partner here, because we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is about following your passion, pursuing, like having a mission. Even with that taught light codes, the Great Teacher Awakening is like maybe you're working in partnership with someone, but that trust, it's kind of deep. So I don't know, there's feelings here, even with that Knight of Cups. Okay, tell us more about advice for this group, guys. We have Taurus, House 2, and House 5. Nice. So whether this is romantic or whether this is a work partnership, and I'm not gonna lie, it might be for some of you guys a work partnership, and that may be it. You use your intuition, you'll know. Either way, it's exciting because you're building something long-term with someone here. With that 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles, it's like we're building real abundance here that's going to sustain us. The advice is just to follow your passion, whatever your passion, whatever lights up your fire that feels exciting for you. So we have here House 2, Taurus, and House 5. So what's interesting is House 5 is actually romance. House 2 can actually be about family. And Taurus can also be about family. So I'm telling you, I'm getting dual messages. Either way, if you think about it, when it comes to romantic connections, who do you build with? You build with your romantic partner, right? You both are kind of working to create a stable foundation, a stable home for one another. Either way, you're either creating a stable home for yourself and then working with someone, or you're creating a stable home with someone or stable foundation with someone. Doing something that you're very passionately creative about. Feels like a little bit of entrepreneur energy here. You're putting in the consistent day-to-day work effort. I'm getting a lot of earth energy here. So they're telling you to be steady, consistent, and put in the day-to-day work. But with that Mother Mary, love and peace, I'm telling you guys, that feels quite intense. But if you think about it, if you're building a business with someone, sometimes you have to negotiate, and tension can come up if you're like, well, I have this idea. And they're like, but I have this idea. And they're like, but I have this idea. So it's like, let's try to find a way to be on the same page so that we can create something successful together. So think about that, teamwork and creating something together. Okay, final piece of advice from the guides. Guides, what do you want group number 1 to know? Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay, you guys are doing pretty good for yourself. But it looks like you're getting a raise or promotion. Definitely being activated in your energy here to work with someone, and it's going to be success. But I think you're going to be very happy with the rewards, right? It says potential and rewarding situation. So I think this situation can be quite potentially rewarding for you guys. So this is in your sacral chakra. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm definitely getting like romance is activating for some of you guys for sure. But either way, you're gonna be doing great in like both areas of your life, romantically and career-wise. So just get really excited about what's happening here. It says your positive focus, willingness to take action. So that's about following your inspired action with that Knight of Wands based on your divine guidance, right? So we're not working from a place of ego. We're working a place of inspired action. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I'm excited for you guys. Whatever beautiful blessing is coming into your life, it obviously is a blessing. So I hope you guys enjoyed and receive it with open arms. Like, subscribe to support the channel. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this red tiger's eye, then this is going to be your reading. So today we're going to be looking into your sensual creative magic. What is unfolding here? This is what the guides really wanted me to do a reading on, so I'm excited. And as we know, sensual creative magic can be used for many different things. I mean, it's essentially a life force that you use to build anything in your life, whether it's connections, whether it's your career, you know, or just like making things in life, getting creative in general, and creating your life, creating your destiny, all of that awesomeness. Okay, as usual, I like to pull energies first, and then I like to read with the crystal, and then I like to pull cards. So let's go ahead and look into what is coming through for you. Okay, the first words I heard was separation. I don't know. I was seeing like 2 energies move, but I was hearing the word separation. Separation. Something's being separated or moved apart, or you're moving away from something, or you're separating yourself from something to get clarity about who you are, maybe what you want. The separation is working in your benefit to help give you clarity somehow. But there's something about like pulling away or ending something so that you can use that energy for something else is what I'm getting. Separation. It also takes me to this energy of like releasing codependence to become independent as well. Like separating yourself from codependency, essentially. Attachment or over attachment, or an unhealthy mindset of attachment to other people or a different party here. Let's see what else wants to come through. Okay, so I'm kind of getting a nurturing grandmother, a nurturing grandmother energy. It feels wise. I'm getting matriarchal, or maybe you're being initiated, or maybe you're being welcomed into a sisterhood of some sort. It kind of felt like you were walking upon an island, and then there's these women who are very connected to their culture, or some kind of like ancient culture, and they're welcoming you in like their child. So you're separating, but then you're coming to something else? Okay. I think you're separating yourself from something that no longer serves you to be welcomed towards your true family or your true self, something that aligns more with your true self. It's like wise leader or wise teacher. But I was getting this energy of like, we're here to help you. And because it felt ancient, this could be light beings. It doesn't necessarily have to be real people, but it could be both. Okay, let's see what wants to come through with the crystal. This red tiger's eye. Okay. Why do I always get visions like that with this crystal? It's so funny. Okay, I was getting a little bit of a competitive racing energy. Okay, it's like you were racing or you were in a race. Not that you have to race towards something or rush your energy towards something. It's like it's like you're using this kind of competitive energy to move forward or make progress. And yeah, you have this like huge rush of energy to like do something, go somewhere. Very much like the go the distance card with the cheetah on it from one of the piles. It's like this like really intense burst of energy, this intensity to make like a competitive spirit to be successful at something. So it almost feels like you're being challenged, because I was almost getting like the sensation of like wind is pushing against this person and they look like they were skating on ice. Or maybe like competitive skating or competitive rollerblade skating around. Okay, if you guys have ever seen that sport, it's a thing. It is competitive roller skating, and it's like you were very focused. So something about keeping one foot in front of the other, stay focused. And I was getting the sensation of like wind is trying to push you over, but you're standing your ground. So I think you're going to be challenged to step into a place of maybe more responsibility here, where your skills are going to be tested and challenged in a way that it hasn't before. Your agility, your smarts. I'm getting a lot of masculine energy is what you're going to have to step into and utilize. Okay, let's see what I can get with the red tiger's eye here. What's coming through? So I'm hearing like a soldier's heart or a warrior's heart. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're gonna need a warrior's heart to get through this or to push through this, because it's challenging. It's challenging you in a way that don't be afraid of the word, okay? Life in general is innately challenging, but there's something that you're trying to level up to, and it's challenging your skills, it's challenging your abilities in a way that you haven't been challenged before. It's requiring you to think differently. It's requiring you to focus, very much focus. I always get those visions with this. What the heck? It's so interesting. I wonder if I don't know anything about red tiger's eye, but I get island imagery with this. I wonder if it comes from an island somewhere. I could probably ask it. I don't know. Yeah, I just keep getting this strong competitive spirit to like stay strong, to be tough it out, warrior spirit to conquer. Okay, so I'm just going to pull whatever cards I feel inspired to for your reading group number 2. Let's see what wants to come through. What? Okay, very interesting. Let me go ahead and clarify that one card for me, please. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Oh, okay. Can you clarify that card for me, please? Oh, wow. We got 2 major arcanas already. Let me just pull some more cards to get some clues about what's going on here, because I got some kind of energy clues, but I want to make sure we have here. Oh, okay. That's nice. Guys, can you tell me more about the situation, please? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first thing that's coming through is I think you have disconnected or decided to let go of something here. That's around your energy. Can you tell me more about that card, please? Wow. Okay. Okay, we have Pisces. We have Capricorn energy as well. Okay, so the first things that came out was the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. And I was like, ooh, connection is being formulated here. So I feel like it's going to be a partnership. It's going to be like a work partnership for a lot of you guys. We have this 10 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles here. And we have, you guys actually might want to look at script number 1 because it had a very similar energy. So we have Capricorn, we have house 2, and we have house 11. Since my collective isn't big, the energies tend to merge quite a bit. But I think you're being given an opportunity to network with like-minded people, to create with that house too, like entrepreneurship to build something long-term that's going to be a success here. So this connection is kind of being very much divinely orchestrated for you with this Judgment card and Two of Cups. This might actually be something that has something to do with like spirituality, healing in some way, because we have the Hangman and the Judgment card here. So this might be like, okay, we're building like a spiritual business essentially together here, or building a spiritual business together. This person, maybe you have like a past life connection with them with that Judgment, Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups here. Okay, maybe you have a past life connection with them, so it feels like very intuitively like a match, like we just get each other. The co-creative energies are very much waking up in the collective, so don't be surprised if you end up finding soulmates here, you know, business or, you know, personal romantic love. So with that Five of Swords, it looks like you had to make a decision, or you're being asked to make a decision to leave something behind in order to move forward into this abundant future. And it very much is abundant with that Capricorn energy, and we have this Bread card, period of prosperity and abundance. So you're entering into a cycle of a period of prosperity and abundance. I feel like this is, you're working with someone who's essentially enlightened with that, the Hangman here. Hangman and the Judgment card. Like this is someone who's like spiritually woke. Spiritually woke. We's woke as heck. But yeah, this seems like an ideal partnership that the guides have been divinely orchestrating for you to find someone to collaborate with and work with. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see, in addition, what they want to let us know about this. What do they want to let you know? Group number 2. I'm seeing 2s everywhere. 2s. Okay, we have here message number 7. So I think this person is going to be reaching out to you. They're going to be reaching out to you to decide, hey, are you interested in like collaborating or working together here? Yeah. Number 7. Here, let's just get some more clues about the number 7. What are any clues here? We have a telephone. We have an envelope. I feel like this person has really meditated and thought about, is this the partnership or the collaboration that's going to work to my benefit? And I think they've really thought about it. With that Two of Cups energy, like with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, it's like very much ideal in terms of being seen by someone else, but there's like abundance too. It's like, okay, we're like on the same page. There's not a lot of, I wouldn't say there's not a lot of challenging aspects to this connection, but it's going to flow really nicely for you. You want to tell me more about the message here? So we have 3 of Swords, so that could be just the message, the connect, like they're reaching out to you. Tell me more about the message here. We have the Magician card. Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about the Magician? Yeah, so that's about communication. I guess there's nothing else to pull on that. With that 3 of Swords and the Magician card and the message card, it's like, yeah, this person's going to be reaching out to you. Communicating. Reaching out to you. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You know, just normal language like that. Okay, so any more clues about what's going on with group number 2, guides? We have here the Chamber of the Violet Flame, Karmic Release, Radical Transformation. So there's a radical transformation that's allowed you to essentially manifest this experience into your life. You did a huge karmic release. You've been doing or have done a huge karmic release. So basically what I heard someone say is when you really like to start to line up with the people who are kind of meant for you, and you start to walk into your dharma, your karma's done. You already paid your karma. And I was like, what? That's a thing? Yeah, so basically I feel like for this group, you've paid your karma. You've learned some kind of lesson and you're ready to move forward. So that's the separation, is the karma. You're separating yourself from that. Your past self. You're ready to move on to something beautiful here. Say no to drama, say yes to abundance, right? So with that 5 of Swords, it's very much say no to drama. So this is about connections, situations that no longer serve you. You have to say no to that so the universe can welcome more abundance into your life here, essentially. Yeah, so maybe perhaps you're also reaching out. You could be reaching out to this person as well. Oh my gosh, just wanted to come out. So we have here Milk and Honey 51. Yeah, this is very much a period of like dreams manifesting into reality for you. So it's going to feel pretty amazing. Like you're going to feel like you're on cloud 9 with this card energy. Milk and honey. It's like, wow, we get all the abundance we want. It feels delicious. We're working in partnership with someone who we actually respect and actually like. This is awesome. But I have to say, look, in order for you to really step into like destined, it feels like fated with that judgment card, you have to go through a wake-up call. Right? You have to wake up to your true self. You have to say yes to authenticity in spite of what everyone else has to say with that 5 of Swords. I think you said yes to authenticity. You said no to like pretending, no to all that other BS. And the universe is like, great, now we can reward you. We can give you the thing that was always meant for you, that we've been trying to show you is meant for you. It's like living a life of pleasure. Living a life of like where your dreams become reality. It's like our fantasy becomes a reality. But yes, very much a dream partnership formulating with this person to work together. Okay, anything else you want to let us know, guys? We have here soul lesson, truth, throat chakra. I just said that. Yeah, you're ready to live your truth. Soul lesson, truth, throat chakra. You're ready to live your truth. Speak your truth. Express your truth. You know, no shame. It's like, yeah, this is me. This is who I am. I literally told my coworkers, oh yeah, this is what I'm getting into. Like, this is my focus for my career. And they're just like, oh, we're so proud of you. Like, do what you want to do. Like, go do your thing. And I'm like, see, you know, when you're not judging yourself, actually, we're judging ourselves way harder than other people are judging us. Let's remember that. We need to listen for our own intuition and how that works. And people will admire and respect that, and they'll support that. And I've honestly always gotten support when I decided to step up into something, because I'm very quiet. I'm like, I'm not going to tell anybody about what I'm working on, but I'm going to try to do this shift or change within myself first to get there. Because I'm like, I don't need to convince or persuade anyone, nothing. I just need to show myself what I can do. So show yourself, you've been showing yourself what you can do, what future that you can create for yourself. Okay, tell us more. Ooh. Okay, that's too much. A lot of energy for you guys. I think you guys have gone through, look at that, ascension. We have your ascension, awakening presence, light activation, and divine alchemy. You guys have alchemized the heck out of your life, okay? I'm seeing definitely a connection between you and group number 1. I wish I could tell group number 1 to check out group number 2, because I'm like, dang, this is basically the same reading. You know what? My guides did, I think they did tell me to do 2 piles. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, 2 piles? I can't just do 2 piles. Okay. So let's see what they want to let you know. What do you want to let group number 2 know? Sometimes I'm like, dang, can I shuffle? Struggling here. Struggling. Okay, we have here, oh, it's the same card. Serapis Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Dang. It's just the words came right out of my mouth. Yeah, it's time to step into your true self. This is a very exciting time. Your angels, your guides are rejoicing right now. They're like, oh my gosh, we're so happy now that you figured it out. We get to send you all those people, send you all the abundance that you were always meant for. Okay. The light is here. It's time to let go of that darkness. You're walking away from that. Tell me more, guides. Yeah, this partnership is going to be magic, by the way. Look at that. We got the 2 owls wisdom. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Number 7. So 7 is your number. We got 17 with 7. We got the 7 with a message, and we have the 7 here with wisdom. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Yeah, the Wednesday is interesting. Maybe you want to look up the symbology of Wednesday. I think it's connected to Mercury. So maybe something about talking to someone about wisdom or experiencing wisdom. But either way, whether you get to talk about wisdom, experience wisdom, you're very wise. They're acknowledging this. You are a wise soul. Old soul, new soul, don't matter. You a wise soul. You have figured it out. You have learned from your past mistakes. You are figuring out. You have learned from your past mistakes. Okay, last card. Last card. I'm excited. What else you want to let group number 2 know, guys? We got here home. Okay, well, that card has so many connotations to it. One of them being that you found home within yourself. So wherever you go is always going to feel like home, because you found home within yourself. You found your true self. You're going to align with your soul tribe, your people. You're going to learn how to create a home that's really aligned with who you are. It's going to feel like milk and honey. Milk and honey. Life is meant to be pleasurable, happy, beautiful, abundant. It's just this feeling of like, I know who I am and where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm just getting this sensation of like, as a kid, I don't know, I'm getting this like kid energy. maybe the Six of Cups is kind of taking us to that, like that nostalgic energy of, you know, feeling so warm and comfortable at home. I remember when I was a kid, I used to always like kind of small spaces, certain areas like in the house where I would just go and like I would read a book or I would do things because I would feel so safe in that space. And as a kid, it literally just made me feel so happy. But that's the energy I'm getting for you. It's like, because you're creating this experience within yourself, you're feeling protected, you're feeling safe, you're feeling more grounded within yourself. Abundance gets to come towards you, and you're essentially manifesting your dream home, probably. Yeah. But it's like you have somewhere to go to or people to go to who feel like home for you. And I definitely feel like when it comes to whatever this partnership is, it's going to feel like home for you. Okay. Last piece of advice. I kind of got through your reading really fast. So last piece of advice for group number. What do you want to let group number 2 know, guys? We have here, do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that are being divinely guided. Are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Okay, so yeah, pretty much every single person has said this. Do the work. There's no such thing as, you can manifest it. Obvious, you can get into that that vibe. But if you've noticed, every successful person, even though they may be talking about energy and manifestation, most of them are workaholics. Not like, they're like natural workaholics. They like put their heart and their soul and everything into what they do because they love it so much. And because they love it so much, the universe can't help but bless them. Okay. So love it so much that you just can't help but want to put your energy into it. Everything's about energy. So put the energy into doing the thing that you really love, and it's going to return back to you in many different forms of abundance. Okay, so that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know what's going on. And let me know if it resonated. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this orange calcite, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I like to pull energies first, and then I like to read with the crystal and then pull cards. So we're looking into your sensual, creative magic. What's happening? We want to know. All right, guides, align me with the energies of group number 3, please. Guides and spirit beings of the highest light and truth. So the first thing I got was a boat, and I heard the word ship, sail, and dock. So the ship sailed, and now it's about to dock. So very much feels like 3 wands, like your ships are coming in. Your ships are coming in. The shipment. Your Amazon shipment is coming in. That's what it is. I knew it. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's go ahead and think about Amazon. Isn't it nice, though, when you get a shipment or when you get a package in the mail? It's kind of like Christmas. Right? It's like, oh my gosh, my package came in. It's been delivered. How exciting is this? But yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe. Like, it's an exciting packages coming your way. Something packaged for you is coming your way or about to be presented to you. Or it's about to be presented to you. A beautiful package of the sort. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. Oh, interesting. Okay, I feel like I was seeing like a fairy, or, you know, my interpretation of a fairy in my imagination. And I was hearing before that Tiny Tina. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a song or anything like that, but it was giving me this vibe of, you have little beings or light workers who are working to help you to create this. It's like magic, basically. It's like you have a Tinkerbell? You have a Tinkerbell who's helping you? Oh my god, I'm getting chills. I'm just like, oh! That's so interesting. Yeah, I think you guys have fairies or light beings who are helping you to manifest something. I don't know anything about fairies, but they're small but mighty, right? I'm getting that small but mighty energy. Maybe that's also your energy? Small but mighty? Maybe. Okay, let's see what the crystal wants to tell us here. Okay, I was getting this energy of like a kids show or someone singing on a kids show. Singing on a kids show. That's interesting. But yeah. I was getting this energy of singing on a kids show. So perhaps you're going to feel like a kid when you're doing this. It's going to make you feel like a kid. You're going to feel like a kid. It just felt like, have you guys ever seen Barney? You know, it just felt like that. It felt like Barney. It felt like funny and silly, but cute. Funny, silly, but cute. Interesting. To say the least. Oh my god, now I'm being taken to Blue's Clues. Huh. So maybe the thing that you're doing, it has something to do with working with kids, or to something to do with working with kids, or to do with singing, or to do with communication, or to do with presenting to other people an idea in a very poetic and creative way. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if the crystal wants to reveal anything to me. I always get two energies from this crystal. Like, I always see like two things. So two parts make a whole. Two parts make a whole. Maybe there's you and someone else that's helping to create this experience. I'm hearing something of the mind and something of the vision. The vision and the mind. One is, yeah, the mind and the vision. Huh. You need to have a vision for what you want to create. Have the vision. Hold the vision. Or someone has a vision to work with you, or someone has a vision to create with you, or, yeah, someone has a vision. Yeah, I always kind of get this energy of like two parties. I see one person looking at the other person. The other person is like the main character. They're both main character. We're all a main character in our life, honestly. But one person feels more like the character or the star or the talent or whatever like that. And then the other person is like the behind the scenes. They're like the vision. They have the vision. God, this reading is interesting. Okay. I think that's it. Let's just go ahead and just start pulling cards to see what wants to come through for you, group number 3. I'm excited. So, guys, what's going on with group number 3? Their sensual creative magic. What kind of magic is unfolding for them? We need to know this now. Oh my gosh, you can hear my stomach processing food. Ooh, the Chariot card. Oh, a million cards. Okay, I won't take these, but the Ace of Pentacles flipped up, so I'm going to take that, and the Three of Pentacles flipped up. So this is obviously a work opportunity, okay? It's a new job or position here of some sort. Here. Being creative with someone here. You're going to be collaborating. Someone's offering you a generous opportunity. They're offering you a job. They're offering it to you. What's going on? I feel like they're the Chariot. Maybe perhaps they are the Chariot. They're someone who's very determined. They know how to achieve success, victorious. They don't let anything stop them. Like, they don't let any obstacles get in their way. They're just always focused on getting the goal, achieving the goal. I'm kind of being brought to Celine Dion and her husband. And yes, I know it was a very controversial relationship, but he was a good business person. Let's not deny. He was a very determined businessman. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so very determined businessman, someone who's here to, they have a vision, but they also want to collaborate as well. Here to work with you. Let's see what else wants to come through. We have Six of Pentacles. Wow. So this is quite generous. I mean, it already came out of my mouth. But Yes, I think this is quite a generous opportunity that is coming your way. It's like, oh, that's more than I was expecting. Woohoo! This person is offering you a helping hand. They're offering you a helping hand, literally, with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, I would like to help you out. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more clues for you guys. What's going on? Yeah, I'm definitely... So if you think about Celine Dion and her manager, husband, who have your blessings. Yeah, you guys are about to be blessed. Celine Dion and her husband, she came from a family of like 12 or 15. It was, I don't know, it was up there. She was the youngest one, and her family was very poor. You know, some of the kids, when they were young, they would sleep in drawers because they didn't have any space in their little house. And this woman kind of looks like Celine Dion. Okay, Celine Dion, we see you, girl. We see you. But she was the reason why her family was able to like create success, because he was a successful manager, but he was in and out of success, and then he found her, and then he really achieved the success. But he also, I don't know, he supposedly didn't really have the money to fund her career, but he still did whatever he could to make it a success. And then they ended up getting success from it because he believed in the vision. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm getting some like intensive storylines for this group here. Yeah, I just love that my collective is full of entrepreneurs. We have your strength. Yeah. So with that Chariot card and the Strength card, I feel like this is something that's definitely asking for you to step into your confidence. It's saying that you can do, you have everything, you have all of the qualifications to manifest this dream. We're getting some Leo energy. So we have Cancer and Leo so far. Cancer and Leo. Tell us more, guys. What's going on here? What you doing? What you created? We have your Sun. Okay, so I feel like that's the center of attention, right? This is about being seen. Definitely about being seen. Sun, Leo, let's double on that. We have Aries. Dang. This is something... Okay, we have independence, bravery, and passion. So this is something that's going to support you following your passion. This is something that is like you're going to stand out, or you have like your own unique way of doing this or expressing this or being part of this. Huh. That's fascinating. It's going to... They're definitely doubling down on, this is going to require you to be brave, because this is not out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm getting. This is something that is out of your comfort zone. It's different. Tell us more, guides. House 12. Spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. This is something I think that's helping to activate your 12th house energy. So there's like a spiritual essence woven into what is unfolding here. Your spiritual self is being expressed through this endeavor. Maybe this is about spirituality. This is about healing work, spiritual work, a spiritual partnership. I mean, yes, it's a spiritual partnership, but it's like you guys are working together in partnership to create a spiritual career. Why are the words, it's Mercury retrograde, okay? Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break with the Kit Kat bar. Okay, tell me more about the House 12, please. So it's a bit esoteric. It's very different. Dreamy. We have 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 10 of Pentacles? With the 12th house? What is that? What is that? I feel like... Okay, we have here spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So whatever the work that you're doing, it has something to do with healing work, being a healer. Okay. You guys are healers, my collective, so can't be surprised. Cannot be surprised. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through for you guys. Group number 3. Guides, what's going on? What is going on? This is like a career move. This is like a big career move for you guys. Sun, Aries. Whew. We have your Saboteur. Okay, they really want you to know that you're going to feel kind of insecure about stepping into this new position here. So it highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Yeah, it's like this woman is in this air balloon. She wants to take off, but part of her thoughts or her mindset is keeping her on the ground. They want you to like, your guides are like, we want you to elevate. We want you to go far. We want you to go higher than you ever have been before. And if you think about an air balloon, when it goes up in air, I mean, it's like, it's kind of frightening. It's like way up there. It's going to feel like that. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to be sick. Like, it's like that moment of like, oh my gosh, this is making me so nervous. This is so big. It feels so big. I don't know if I can handle this. So yeah, that's what it's feeling like for you guys. All right, guys, tell us more. What's going on here? We have here gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust, thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information. Okay, let's clarify this gossip energy. What's going on with this gossip? Maybe you were feeling insecure because people are gossiping. What a-holes? Just kidding. Clarify the gossip, please. It's none of their business what comes into your life. We have the Devil card with the Knight of Wands. Tell us more about the gossip. Queen of Pentacles. And we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Why is it every time I get to group number 3, you guys were like manifesting like something insane? Okay, so you guys, you're about to be blessed, okay? You're about to be blessed. So with the Devil card, that could be like some gossip or people, you know, judging you. They're not really showing me people, honestly. That could also just have to do with communication in general. Because you are like offering some kind of healing work to people. It's like House 12. House 12 might have a lot to do with your Dharma and you creating like success in a career. Your career is in the 12th house, basically, perhaps. Tell me more about this Devil card. Clarify that. Actually, no, I didn't clarify it. Clarify the Devil card, please. Page of Cups. Yeah, it's not really other people. So the Devil card in this reading is representing more of the Capricorn. So this is like something like long-term contract. Long-term contract that can bring success. You're being very blessed. Oh my God. Like I'm getting chills for this group. I don't know. Is it chills? Maybe tension in my chest. I'm just like, oh, I'm nervous for you. But we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So follow your passion. Do the thing that's creative. If you're a beginner, it doesn't really matter because you're going to be paid like a Queen of Pentacles, okay? You're going to get paid like a Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if you're just a Page of Cups and you're just like, this is a new idea. But you're going to be taking action with that Knight of Wands. It's like you're going to be doing the work. That's not the problem. They just want you to just be aware that you may be having some insecurities about, am I good enough for this? I try to remind people, but I know it is hard to understand, is you're infinitely worthy. That's why when you think about someone paying money for another human being, it's so disgusting because you couldn't possibly pay the worth of another human being. We're infinite. But beyond that, our souls go on from this lifetime to another life, to another life, to another life, to another life. That's why we're always going to be infinitely abundant. And that's why we want to get to know our soul's intentions, our soul's creative destiny, because the soul will always bring you to abundance. It will always help you to see the way, show you the way to enjoy your life. Okay. Advice for group, or what do you want to let group number 3 know? So you guys are about to be blessed. I keep getting this for one of my piles. You guys are that group. So just get excited. Let me go ahead and pull some. I kind of got through your reading pretty fast. Let me just pull some additional cards for you guys. Yeah, they wanted that. Ah, I love this. Okay, so we have here Soul Lesson Clarity, Solar Plexus. And it says on this card, Eternal Sunshine. Okay. The Soul Lesson Clarity. You need to see yourself clearly. You need to see that you're clearly infinitely worthy, infinitely abundant. No one could possibly pay you enough for you, right? When you offer your energy to other people, it's a gift. And when they offer their energy to you, it's a gift. So that's why we want to give and receive with integrity. But your solar plexus energy is really needing attention here. Confidence. You need to be confident, okay? Now that's easy to say. How do I give you the advice? Let's just say you're meant for this, okay? With that Wheel of Fortune, you were meant for this. This was meant for you. They chose you for a reason. And you don't have to know a reason. You just have to know I'm the chosen one. Think of yourself as the chosen one, okay? Group number 3, you're the chosen one. We have here 34, change, miracle. The truth is you are my everything. So this is about, the card is so creepy. I'm just like, what the heck is that? Tiger, moth. Is it a tiger or a cheetah? Cheetah. Sorry, tigers have stripes. So the cheetah is about having a burst of energy to be very creative. That's what your essential creative magic is being used for. It's like you're going to be super creative. You're going to have a lot of creative ideas. With this Page of Cups, ideas for days. Ideas for days. That's why you're worth working with. And this person knows that. Perhaps you have a vision of how you want to live your life. They want to combine their vision with your vision to create a success. It's going to feel miraculous, but miracles really are just, I don't know, they're blessings. They're blessings meant for you. We're all meant to experience miracles and blessings. It's just you opened up yourself to it. That's the only difference. We have your conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical. Look, I want to say that you're creating a conscious product. There's something that you're creating with this 12th house energy. It's a conscious product that's going to help the world. So think of it that way. Think of yourself as the Knight of Wands. Like, I have a mission to dedicate myself to help society in a way, shape, or form. I have a mission to bring my good, positive energy, my light to the world, because when I'm giving that energy and that high vibration to the world, everyone else is able to benefit and elevate to their highest good. So I think you are creating a conscious product that's here to, has the power to help heal other people. So offer that. What else does it say? Choose to invest, fair trade. Okay, you live simply, purchase what you need. Okay, weird cards. Final piece of advice for you, group number 3. What do you want them to know, guides? So we have your Jupiter energy. Yeah, again, blessings are huge. We have blessings and we have Jupiter with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, get ready to be blessed because you're expanding. Why do we get blessed? It's because our consciousness expanded. Anyone can get blessed. It's not about, oh my gosh, I've been chosen, people are going to hate me. No, it's like you've been chosen because you chose yourself. It's as simple as that. You choose you, and then you will be chosen. Okay. We have here Shambhala initiations. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, Dharma. Did I say that for you guys? Group number 3, Dharma? Yeah, your Dharma is unfolding as we speak. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process. Okay, I'm going to have to read about this. But I do know it has something to do with it's like a retreat that people go to. So I think you've been able to tap into this. This is the higher expansive consciousness here. You've been able to tap into a higher expansiveness that allows you to tap into, by the way, what you consume consumes you. What's the phrase? I don't know. There's something about you've been consuming this knowledge of the universe. You're filling yourself up with it. And because you're filling yourself up with this energy, the universe can't help but mirror back to you what you're consuming. So keep consuming it. Consume abundance. Consume love. Consume it all. Okay, so it talks about initiation. So you are being initiated. Trusting the process and the Dharma. Yeah, you need to trust the process because there are certain things that are unfolding that are going to be hard to explain with this change miracle. There are certain changes that are unfolding in your life that are going to be hard to explain. There are no words. There's no logic to it because there ain't no logic necessary. You've evolved past logic. Okay. When things quiet down in your life, know that this isn't failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of hala come to you. They're encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you've been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Okay. So, I mean, you guys have been already doing a lot of incredible work, because it says here, they form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma, wheel of fortune. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. Okay, so because you've been expanding your awareness, you're being welcomed into this world. I think you've already welcomed yourself into this world. This awakening essentially is offering you, it's directly connected to what's manifesting in your life here, quite powerfully. It's a mystery, but the thing is, you would know. You would know creatively what you've been working on. You would know what some of your gifts are, what gifts have been awakening. It's like your intuitive gifts are essentially paving a pathway for you here. So just get excited. But make sure with the Shaphala initiations, I think your energy is quite sensitive here. With that 12th house energy, because you are taking the time to retreat and to elevate and expand inwardly, that's what's helping you. So make sure you continue to do that. Continue to meditate, continue to do self-inquiry, continue to sit still. Don't do the overworking thing. That's not showing up in your energy here. You work from inspired action. That's it. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if it resonated. Bye.